Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be talking about 99% of women regret losing you. When you go ahead and do these things, she got to see it happening and she's going to test you in the process. Before I dive into this video though, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, let me know your opinions, what's been helpful, and I got a quick question for y'all. What do you feel like she's feeling and the things that work for you guys in general? Comment it because it also helps out other fellas. So for this topic, you got to understand fellas that women see you for what you are. If you're a bum, and y'all know I'm going to always keep it real with y'all, right? So if you're a bum, you have to admit that and take accountability. If you're lazy and you don't have no drive, no ambition, have that go-getter mentality, then the reality of it is that she's not going to be interested. So how can we reverse that into, oh wow, he's that guy, he got it going on? So women have to be not only turned on by you, but they got to love the way you move, and that has to start with your mentality. So the same way you shouldn't be thirsty, the same way you shouldn't chase eating her and all types of stuff like that. Of course, no lust, that's a whole nother topic I'll get more into eventually. When it comes down to you fellas, and you gotta show your focus is on point, how this mentality that you have is not about her, don't need her, and you gotta go ahead and have a job you are focused and have passion toward. Whatever you do, wherever you work, and you don't like it, you have to understand you gotta work towards what you want life to be like. So do what you can to get to that next position. So if a woman wants a guy that does this, makes this much, how are you showing to her that you're working towards that? What have you done differently to not be lazy, to show that you're taking actions to be this next best version of yourself? Because if she's seeing there's ambition as in, oh, we're on the phone too long, I gotta go get to the bay, I gotta go make some money, I'm wasting my time, I've been on the phone for 30 minutes longer than I should be. If it was a 40-minute conversation, what does that mean? Oh yeah, that 10 minutes is all she's getting. But here's the mentality that some of you guys go ahead and have. After a breakup, I don't want to lose her. Well, can we talk? When are you ready to talk? You got other stuff to do. So she needs to get into the chasing mood, wanting you, desiring you so much to say, oh, when are you free? Talk about your situation if you're going to be ignoring, or if there's other stuff that you have going on. It could be about anything, self-improvement, back to dating. Consultations are available for that. Book your consultation. Let's get on the line and talk about what's going on with you. Click that link after this video because now she understands you're busy. So part of that process, what does it mean? It means you got to go ahead and be driven. You have to have things you're working towards. So have a job if you don't have a job, and then know if this is where you want to be. If you want to make it up to a next caliber, what do you got to do to escalate? So if there's levels to this and you want a promotion, if you want to become a manager, or if you want to be a boss at something, what are you doing to get to that position? Some of y'all are getting too caught up. And again, I know sometimes life is not easy. I know sometimes, the struggles come in. Don't get me wrong, but we all go through stuff. And we all have a decision how hard we work. So excuse your feelings, right? If you have one bad day, you better go pick up the next day. You don't stall forever. Sometimes things come up as in like people lose somebody, or people also just go through hard times, or people are just caught up. Or man, she got you down bad. But you have to show so much emotional strength, fellas, and be like, I gotta be to myself, I gotta stay focused, and I gotta do this for at least 3 hours, because if you don't give yourself a time period, you're not gonna do it at all, then that's what you're gonna do. Excuse what your feelings are. So women go ahead and regret the guy that doesn't care no more and is unfazed by him. So when you have your job, that's what you're working towards to make things work out better. You're putting more energy, more effort to that, right? So when you're doing that, that means also your time is taken away. So she's gonna regret losing you based off of the fact that she is gonna have a desire towards wanting that attention brought back to herself. So that means you gotta stop giving her available time, access to that time that is so treasurable, so precious, have so much value and so much weight that you say, oh, I can't waste my time. I can't choose you, at least not right now, but maybe tonight, later on, or maybe on the weekend, but only for 30 minutes or one night, that's all you're getting. You gotta move like that. You can't be out here like Tiffany got me down bad. Nicole, she's something. I just can't get her off my mind. In the beginning of the video, what I made clear, fellas, is that when you're over here going ahead and thinking too much of her, what can I do for her? It's an issue on you. More so, if you're doing all of that, what is the actual problem now? You don't know how to change. And pretty much you can't become desirable without the work. Just because you do have the appearance, sometimes some of you guys look good or whatever, y'all keep yourself neat. But just because you have that, it's not going to keep her regretting losing you, or it's not going to keep her even thinking about you. She has to feel like she actually lost something valuable, something that, oh, I can't just get back, or if I get back, I gotta work to keep up. So the idea of earning, that's something I always talk about. To add it right now, that's what she's gonna go through the process of, based off of, I gotta earn this time. You gotta get your job rolling. If you gotta get a second job too to make more money, or if you gotta pick up hours, do that. You gotta knock on doors, whatever you gotta do to up yourself, boss yourself up, elevate yourself, do that. There's no excuses. She needs to see that you're so unfazed, that you're so focused, that you are going to be driven to get these things done. Now, another thing, and I'm just going to mention it right now, but it's something I'll talk about in the future, is just how you are going to be productive in different ways. Having ambition, and yes, women being hypergamous, but what do you do on your free time? Up if you still haven't, and go ahead and check out my book that I just dropped. It's called Men's Secrets to Winning Her Over. It includes so much details on what women want, what women desire, how to flirt with her. I have my personal story with an alpha male and a sigma male, how great a wife, the great characteristics of them, some of the things that you guys can make sure you could be applying, have confidence with, and so much more other details. If you're struggling in the dating game, or you want to just simply improve your dating game, you can go ahead and get this book by clicking the link down below. And y'all, I have other things such as pole approaching, something you guys can go ahead and master after you guys purchase this book. Click that link. Things like having hobbies, or things that are going to be good for you to go ahead and put more energy, effort towards, do that. Because one thing for certain is that when women are going to go through a breakup, or they want to move on from you, they don't want to regret losing you, they're going to keep themselves occupied. So if that's going to be with another friend, or things that she puts more effort in, sometimes it's work, sometimes it's going out more, whatever it is, what are you not doing? Right? So look back at yourself. We know we all got to take accountability, and that's going to matter so much. So when you do that and you take now the actions, not because you feel like it all the time, not because, oh, like you have it in you so much that you can keep it going all the time. No, it's because you're just taking the movements, the steps. You're just starting. Let's put it like that. So now, because you could do that, it's like you're becoming untouchable, but more desirable. What is so nice and lovely about all of that, you now get to choose. A lot of you fellas always been the one that has to get chosen, as in she gotta choose you. Oh, she chose me, I feel special. How about you go ahead and have her be like, I can't get picked. Oh, you don't really want me? Oh, I'm not the best one out here. That's what she needs to start feeling from the energy you give her, because there's other things that are more important other than her. Prioritizing is correct. You are actually having yourself know what is valuable. And let's just wrap up with this. If she's stressing you out, draining you out, giving you more things that you feel like, dang, this is just causing me to stop from growth, this is making me go backwards, you have to choose to say no as well. It's not just because you're taking actions and you're doing better in life and all these things is going to be what works all the way through. If she knows that she can still have you, or if she knows that if she's ready to have you 3 months later down the line, if she does it and it's possible, gets that chance with you, you're going backwards. So she's not going to regret losing you as much, or not at all. So you really want to be aware of what's going on, what you got to do differently, how you got to be treating. I hope this video was helpful. So much more to talk about. If you guys want this topic brought up, y'all know you just got to go ahead and like this video. You got to go ahead and comment that you want that, and other types of videos that y'all want to see. Answer that question of what it is that you go ahead and notice that makes her regret losing you. What do you do differently? What did you see works, or that you want to try, or things that you even heard in this video that you feel like is going to be effective? Comment it all down below. I want to know your opinions. Have your post notification on, but of course you got to be subscribed first. That's it for this video, and y'all will see me on my next. Bye y'all. Listen and exclusive content. Make sure you go ahead and do that by clicking the Patreon link or becoming a YouTube member, and a whole lot of other things you'll never see, and all other types of pictures too. So go ahead and click that link down below after this video.